Good evening, fellow Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters
Good
and, uh,
evening.
and our guests. I can see we have our area director here. Welcome, Toastmaster Mrinmoy.
Thank you, thank you. Good evening, Cat. I think all set. Cat is already all set for the area contest. It is very near,
Yes,
just
sir.
Yeah,
less than 2 weeks.
Yes.
yes.
So,
So we are
welcome
looking for that.
everyone to meeting number 172 of Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters. Before we begin the meeting, let me read out the ground rules. Ground rules are like you are all in your comfortable places and you know where the exits are. So if there's an emergency, don't wait for me to tell you where to run from. You know where the washrooms are. So
Yeah,
you need me to tell you that. The only thing I will tell you is keep your mobile phones on mute so that we do not disturb the speakers. And let me read out the club mission. We provide, please read after me, unmute yourself and read after me. We provide
we provide
We provide
a supportive and positive
a
supportive
supportive
and
Supportive and
positive
positive
learning experience
learning
learning
experience
experience
in which
in
in
which
which
members are empowered
members
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 are
are empowered
empowered
to develop communication
to
to
develop
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 communication
communication
and leadership skills,
and
and
leadership
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 skills,
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 resulting in greater self-confidence
resulting in
resulting
greater
in
in
greater
self-confidence
self-confidence
and,
personal growth.
and
and
personal
and
personal
personal
growth.
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 With that, I invite our president, our past district director, immediate past president of LOL to give a humorous presidential address to this meeting. Welcome, DTM Dr. McClue.
Thank you so much, DTM Alka, Acting Sergeant at Arms, for our educational session of tonight. My lovely Kuwait Advanced members and dear our area director, Toastmaster Merin Moy, good evening.
Good evening.
Kuwait
Good evening.
Advanced,
Good evening, President.
the first club, advanced club in Kuwait, and one of the most prestigious clubs in Kuwait. We decided at the beginning of this year to do an important role Advanced Club should do to the Toastmasters community. To give them every month one of the educational sessions that can guide the Toastmasters community to become better. And this is our responsibility as advanced members. And from the beginning, from July, we started educational session every month given by two eminent presenters from Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters Club. And every month we are adding more step to the glory of Toastmasters in Kuwait and in District 20. I'm so happy that we are continuing despite it's the session or it's season of contests, but we are giving another flavor of Toastmasters. If you are fed up of too much contest, please join us for this amazing educational session, and you will see a different kind, a different type of Toastmasters, where education is when you are enjoying what you are doing. I don't want to add more, but before leaving, we have our area director. We would love to hear few words of wisdom from him. Toastmaster Marimoy, it's our pleasure to have you today, and please address the audience for a few words from your side.
Thank you, sir. It's a wonderful opportunity. Whenever I visit this club, it's earlier before this last year, I have heard a lot of things. One of the member of our club, some member joined this club, and they used to tell about this. So it's if I feel that if you want to see all the great leader of Kuwait Toastmasters, you all visit Kuwait Advanced Toastmaster Club. Then you can see all the people, all the leaders togetherly. It's a wonderful opportunity. And I have visited few times, 2-3 times. And also last just we before you're joining, the members are discussing about the storytelling. So one folk telling story competition was there. I was the part of both. I as an audience, the semi-final, final. So it's a wonderful actually experience, and I like that this club always experiment different and give the Toastmaster fraternity a different kind of taste. It's a very good thing. Otherwise, something like the same routine table topic, prepared speech. Sometimes we have to different kind of activity that will also boost our morale, also interest about the Toastmaster ourselves. Not only that, other apart from that, audience also. So it's a good thing. So so looking for all the now contest is also, area contest is very nearby and just few days left. So I would need all of your support. I ask all of you to participate as a participant, as a audience, as a organizing committee, whatever. It's a your contest, and CAT is the leading role in this area. Definitely whoever goes, they will going to further height from division to district, I wish. So all the best for CAT, and I am proud that I lead this area. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Area Director Menimoy. We are so proud to have you as our leader today. It's really a privilege for us. Thank you so much for all your efforts you are doing for the clubs in Area 25. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Now, with a lot of love, I want to introduce our Toastmaster of the Day for tonight. He's one of the chartering members of Kuwait Advanced, one of the oldest members in Kuwait Advanced. He was past president of Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters Club, and he has his own flavor of doing everything. He likes to do it in his way, to have fun in each role he is doing, as a speaker, as an evaluator, and we will see him as a TMOD tonight. With big round of applause, please help me welcome our Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Sadiq Ali.
Thank you. Oh, what is this, Santi? Good evening, my dear beloved Toastmasters, and I think including the guest. It is my honor to be a TMOD today. Sandy is looking at me like a Superman, batsman, I don't know, tiger. I have been avoiding the meetings for quite some time. Then I have accepted the request from Alkaji to take a TMOD from my workplace. I would like to see our physical meeting is
after a very long time.
Yes, yes. I am eager. I am eagerly waiting to see our having our physical meeting as soon as possible, so we can have our after meeting dinner or any snacks party, which was very much missing. And seeing people each other, like it's not fun meeting in the virtual. However, still we are doing great. All people are. I am watching. Everyone is spending a lot of time working on this Toastmaster journey. And last week, I have seen all our advanced Toastmasters winning the first, second, third places. Congratulations to all my team, my beloved friends like Ari, Sandy, you name Ola, all of you guys have done wonderful job. I hope next DTAG I should be joining from the area to DTAG. I wish. Welcome DTM Ram Kumar.
Good evening, sir. Thank you very much. You're doing great.
Thank you. Today, since we have started little late or behind the schedule, it's okay. We don't have so many things to do. I am very happy. Most of us are here. Whoever is doing the role. Today, theme has been given. I am not in competition with anyone but myself. It is. I believe you all agree on this theme because when you start your childhood, you learn from your mistake. When you start your school days, you learn from your mistake. You are competing within you, not within your classmates or friends. When you are in the professional life, same thing. When you are having your family life, same thing. We keep learning from our side, ourselves, because we know what we have been doing yesterday. Why should we do better today? How can we do better today? So this is what I believe in, that I am not in competition with anyone but myself, which I have proved in my personal life, social life, professional life. I didn't jump the companies, I didn't move the places. I staying here and learning and growing within the organization. So I'm sure you all are agreeing this. As Winston Churchill said, there are two great days in a person's life: the day we are born and the day we discover why we are born. So every day we are rediscovering why we are born. Like Bill Gates say, born poor but dying poor is our mistake. Everyone can born as a poor person, but if you die as a poor, it is your mistake, which means our mistake. So we need to learn a lot within ourselves. I don't want to go into more elaborating on this subject. I have a team of supporting today's meeting. I have a timer. Asma and is here. Asma?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think we have to announce any timing rule while the speaker is on the podium, like Presenter John. I think it is fine, no? Before
No, but
the
let
speak,
me explain it.
yeah, please explain your role. Please explain the role, Asma.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Sadek, dear fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Good evening, everyone. My role as timer is to monitoring time during all sections of the meeting. For that purpose, I will use the green card when the speaker reaches the minimum time, yellow card when the speaker reaches mid-time, and red card when the speaker reached the time limit, and the red card will remain until the speaker finished. And I will explain the time limit for each participant or segment upon the request of the Toastmaster of the Day. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Asma. I have another role player, DTM Arij Jaffer. She's going to count all our has, mistake, spellings, everything. Please explain your role, Toastmaster Arij, as an act master.
Good evening, everyone. Of course, the title of this role is Hark with the
Hark.
R, Hark
Yeah.
Master. But today it is Hulk Master because
Okay.
I am the one who is giving or running this role. So I should be different always. So today, what is this role is that I am going to listen carefully to each one of you, and I will put some questions here and there. So you have to concentrate from the beginning of the meeting till the end of the meeting, because at the end, this time it's going to be different because we are going to play a game all together. with this role. So it will be something unique. Hopefully everyone will like it. And I am not competing with all of you, but I'm competing with myself. So I'm trying to improve myself in this role from the last time. Because Sirini was saying that I eat too much, so I'm not eating. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you. You know, Arish, some people eat, they don't put weight. Some people, they eat, they don't eat. Yeah, they don't eat, they put weight. But you don't eat, maybe. I don't know. It's
I
in
do
you.
everything. I eat, I put weight. I don't eat, I put weight. I put weight all the time.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. We have, I think, next directly we have to go for the presentation. Before that, I just wanted to tell everyone, I am still in the office. 8 o'clock, we have to close our office. So what I am just informing President, Mr. Dr. Makloof, by 8, I'll be just logging out. I may connect it in the phone. If I am not, please carry forward until the end of the meeting. Okay, doctor?
Sure.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Because I don't want to, while driving, and attend the CAT meeting. Okay. I think our great Toastmaster John Joseph is here. Toastmaster John Joseph. JJ. Father JJ. Father JJ. Uncle JJ. Uncle JJ.
Not uncle.
My daughter's uncle.
Maybe your granddaughters.
My beloved CAT members, John Joseph is my very, very old friend in the Toastmaster history or journey. Almost from the day one, I am seeing him. He has been very supportive and encouraging motivator, and he evaluates my speeches. I am very happy to see him in good health after all these things happen with him. I am welcoming from the bottom of heart Toastmaster John Joseph. I would like to know your timing, your things, or you can just announce Toastmaster John Joseph.
Okay, all right. I can see all my good friends in front of me, except the 3 penguins, I don't know. Anyway, and good to see you all. You know, as when Sadiq Ali told that uncle, I went to the vaccination center. I put it in the group, I think, social group. Vaccination center. I asked, why don't you give me and my family vaccination, because I'm traveling, I'm aged out, so I have some underlying factors. He looked at what is your civil ID number. He checked everything. Finally, he told, you're too young to be vaccinated. We have more priorities here. More aged and more suffering people here. So since we are 10 minutes delayed, we are supposed to have my workshop from 6:45 to 7:30. Yeah. The next 35 minutes, I will split it this way. The first 15 minutes, I will give this workshop. And Dr. Makloof, the next 10 minutes, we will split into 2 groups because we are only 12. 2 groups, and I'll give you a very simple topic for a discussion. Then we'll come back after 10, 15, 10, 25 minutes. Then the final 10 minutes we will conclude. That seems to be fine. And the timer also can join along with the team. One of the team can manage the time in between, so that timer is not left out from the group. If he can be a part of the discussion. Because as you see, I started itself with a conflict because the time, 10 minutes gone. And also sharing the screen, I don't know, Alka, you have the screen with you. I will try to share with this. I was trying to save this document.
Yeah, Dr. Makloof is the moderator. He will give you the rights to share your screen.
Yeah, let me
One
try to
second.
share. In case you have difficulty, I will ask your help, Niti Malka.
So are you going to start the presentation, Toastmaster John?
So I'll start with the presentation.
Okay. So don't worry about, I think, 5 minutes here and there.
You
We
can
don't have
start
so
now.
much. Yeah, you can start now.
All right, let me check. Yes, 1 second.
Where is the claps, guys?
I'm just busy watching Wafa.
I know.
Running around, playing around on the screen.
Also, while he's presenting, we can put. Yeah, why?
And
While
let's
he's
just, Dr. Makhlouf, please let me know whether screen is visible for you right now. Because once
The
this
screen
particular
is visible,
PowerPoint
but
comes,
the presentation. You have to
Yeah.
open the presentation. The
resolving
PowerPoint.
yes, I'm
conflict.
opening it. The problem is once I open this presentation, I will not be able to the Zoom thing. That is a one I've tried different ways. Let me check.
You can use your iPhone.
I'm opening it.
You can keep your phone.
Yeah, I can. Fine. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, one more thing. We have to ask everyone to mute while the presentation is going on. Please, everyone, mute.
So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have another 2 minutes gone introducing this particular topic and this workshop. Conflict resolving or resolving the conflict is a day-to-day affair for each one of us, not only for Toastmasters, in anywhere in the world. The thing is that
John, did you open the presentation?
Can you see?
No, we can see your folder.
Oh, 1 second.
Make exit, and then open the presentation, and then share the presentation. Exit the share. Stop the sharing, please.
1 second.
Stop share, then open the presentation, and then when you share, don't share the desktop, share the presentation.
1 second. Let me try to do that.
When you click share, it will be the PowerPoint.
Yeah, that is a problem. Wafa, what I'm finding is when I share, the screen comes as full.
That's okay. It will go to the
You
next.
can minimize. You can minimize from the 3 dots up, the square, the underscore, and the X.
Now, for this particular thing, I'm unable to do, Makhlouf.
Yeah,
John,
because
Dr. Makhlouf, please, you will share it instead of him.
I don't have
And
the
give him the control.
Just give it to Dr. Makhlouf. He will do it. Yeah.
I
don't have the presentation.
Or Alka has.
Yeah, I can share it because I sent it to John, so I can share it, no problem.
I've been trying for the last 30 minutes to commit on how to do it.
You are a co-host now, Madam Alka. Please share it.
1 minute. Let me open it and then I'll share.
And then give him the control.
Yeah. Is it visible to all?
Yes, it is visible. Yes,
visible to me anyway.
Thank you.
Yes, it's visible.
The control is with you, Alka, or me?
I think right now it is with me. How do I give you control?
That's fine. You can go one by one. Or unless and until Dr. McLeod. Yeah, that's fine. No.
There is a view option. Excuse me. There is a view option. From there, if you click the drop down, then it is asking for the request remote control.
From the view up, Madam Alka.
Yes, I have requested.
Okay, it's at the top where it's you share the screen thing. It says view.
Yes, I
up.
think I can control.
Yeah, I gave you the control.
But I am unable to control. 1 second.
It is showing me waiting for John. Yeah, now you can. Now you can.
I'm trying to do 1 second.
It is showing me John is controlling your screen now.
I am unable to do anything now for the second. Alka, you can control in case. 1 second. Let me check once again.
Okay.
Why to get defeated?
Try again until you succeed.
Yeah, I can. I have the remote control anyway. But the slides are not moving.
John, the clicker will not move. A clicker will not work. You have to manually do it.
You can click on the arrow at the bottom on the slideshow. Try to.
Let me try.
Yeah.
No.
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 Okay, no problem. You start.
Also, you can do one thing. You can speak. She can move the screen. I mean the presentation.
John.
Yes.
Yeah,
John, I think you have to manually do it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it manually. I'm doing all those things what you are telling.
You can start, John, and let me know when to move. I'll move it. No worries.
Okay, I'll come to that. So as I told you, conflict is something that we see always in our day-to-day life. It's very difficult to get away from this conflict part of it. That is why everywhere, I'll give you 3 examples. One in the family, second in Toastmasters, and third in our offices. So we take on the first 2 part of it. Offices, we leave it because it's a difficult situation for us to resolve because the control is not in our hands. But in the family or in Toastmasters, where leadership is always considered, respected, we can go for a resolution. We can resolve the conflicts because it is a difference of opinion between a group of people. When it is human beings are different kinds of people, there is always a chance of different opinions because all the 5 fingers are different. It cannot be the same. We can have the same opinions at times, not all the times. So conflict resolution is what we do to identify the problems, why this is short, why this is like this, or if fingers have different purposes, and to address these problems. So if you see the types of conflict, first is contentious personalities. Contentious personalities, you can see all types of characters in them. It's very difficult to, I particularly say this contentious personality is this type. They have various types of characters within them. They can create, whether there is a reason or not, can cause problems. Something maybe a know-it-all personality or an argumentative individual. We had somebody in our team always misunderstood. Everything they argue. There is no need for any reason, particular reason to argue. Always argue. Second thing is misunderstanding. When I talk about this conflict, remember that you see it yourself, visualize yourself, your family, and in your club or in your excom. Don't go to the office. These 2 places, you shift your mind, your eyes, your heart, so that we can understand it practically well. Because there is no families or there is no club, there is no excom without conflicts. So misunderstanding is something which always comes through and which can really split the families or a club or a committee or an EXCOM. So always in these conditions, there is an issue. The issue can be anything. Issue can be misunderstanding, or issues can be within a difference of opinion, a genuine difference of opinions, which we can work with within a relationship and go for a resolution. And the fourth one is the styles of leadership. We have seen, I think there was a different workshop on the styles of leadership. And probably those who are doing HPL also, we come to know that about the styles of leadership. These styles of leadership can definitely make differences. First, we have authority types of leadership. Authority type, everything wants to be, somebody wants to authoritative. And secondly, it can be a democratic type. Leadership a leader who accepts all the opinions from others. Then also a charismatic personality. Charismatic personalities who absorbs all kinds of people and gives a charismatic approach to the whole relation or the whole issue. So these are the different types of leadership. And also there are people who force themselves, a forceful leadership. Then leaders are there who compromise on leadership. Then there are collaborative type of leadership. And all these 5 types, that is, one second. So authoritarian, democratic, charismatic, and passive leadership. All these 4 kinds of leadership we can see in our families, in our clubs also, in our EXCOM also. To overcome this kind of situations, we have to overcome. That is what the resolving a conflict resolution. So one is to ignore it. Can we ignore it always? I don't think so. If we ignore it, it can affect the personality of other person, ego of other person, because especially if you ignore the personalities like contentious natures, they can never tolerate the ignorance. Always they want to be recognized. We cannot ignore it. And secondly, smooth it over. Smooth it over is a good method. This method is very appropriate when the issues are more important and the parties involved that they are to you and team's goals. The method of preserves harmony and goodwill. Then forcing. A leader uses power to resolve differences. This method works sometimes, not always, because these days, when everybody thinking of democratic way, doing things in a democratic way, a forceful way of doing things may not work. But at times, a leader with a good command can be successful on this force, but will not be successful always. There can always be a problem. Or the back of mind of the others, there will be a revengeful mentality or thinking will develop if you try to force. And if the other person gets a chance, he or she will try to force upon others. So the forceful way of doing is not an appropriate way according to me. Then compromise. Compromise is a very good way of doing it. Compromising. Because we come to terms and conditions with others, we come to in relation with others, join with others, and compromise each other. But in compromise also, when we compromise, at times we compromising on certain very important things. So compromising will not work always in a resolution. But all these together, including the 5th one, the collaboration. So the 5 materials together, ignorance can be done only at very, very particular situations only. Smooth it over. Force will not work all the time, but force will work at times. Compromise will work all the time, but very few times we may have to compromise with the compromise. And finally, collaboration. The fifth one is collaboration as the commitment to the solution and no resentment or distrust. That is a one important benefit of collaboration, because the distrust can be avoided. So facilitating collaboration, this is the where we have to think very seriously, find the root cause. What is the problem? For example, now we have a problem in the club. What is the root cause? The members are not attending. There are only 10 people or 13 people. Normally there are 20. The root cause may be the presenter is not very effective. It doesn't have that impact on the members. It can be that. Or the meeting is not going in a good manner, a timing. A lot of things are there in the root cause. So when comes the root cause, we identify the root cause. And secondly, allow all parties to speak. If it is a club, everyone to speak. But if you take a club, it is difficult to have a resolving the conflict. It is better to choose the ExCom. ExCom or in family there are 4, 5, 6 members, or in ExCom 5 to 6 or 7 members. So allow all parties to speak, allowing them to come out of their ideas. So do not allow emotion to consume the parties involved. Emotions can be there. We can see. I remember during one of the DTEC, which was conducted in Kuwait some years back, I had to walk over from the committee because I became very emotional there. So if someone had control over that time, I wouldn't have gone out. I would have continued in the ExCom and the committee there. So do not allow emotion to consume the parties involved to facilitate collaboration. So that is to be remembered. Next. So keep a respectful, empathetic, and caring attitude toward everyone. We respect people, but many times what happens for many people, majority of the people, whether it is a Toastmaster or in the family, the problem is empathy. Because empathy is lacking in many, many instances. To know the other person's emotions and other person's opinions, we are not worried or we are not concerned. So we should be very empathetic so as to have a good resolution for this conflict and caring attitude. When you are, one thing, the connection is when you are respectful, need not be empathetic, but when you are respectful and empathetic, we care for the attitude toward everyone. That is one advantage of being empathetic and be respectful. Stay away from blame and accusations. This is the easiest way to have conflicts, to blame, to accuse. Blaming and accusing each other will not give a resolution there. To resolve, we have to stay away from both these, blaming and accusations. Encourage all parties to listen. It's very difficult these days. We don't listen. We hear, but not listen. So listening will be through ears and through heart. So when we speak, listen to them so that we absorb what they say in our heart and we take it seriously. And identify the areas of disagreement. Because as I told you, in whether it is misunderstanding or any kind of differences, we have to identify the areas where we disagree. For example, we want to have a meeting physically. A group says we cannot, other group says we can. Where then the parties have to come and identify why this disagreement coming, and identify. Only when we identify, there is another presentation, if you remember, the solution and problem. Understand until we understand there is a problem, we cannot have a solution. We agree that we have a problem, then we come to a solution. So we identify areas of disagreement, then identify areas of disagreement when we cannot. And the next one. So search for solutions. So searching for solution can be in different ways, various methods that we can do, because here in this group, most of them are experienced Toastmasters. It's very easy for us to do with our experiences. that is the next one. Yeah, reach a consensus. Only when the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 points we agree upon only, we can have a consensus. Unless and until we come to a consensus final point, it is very difficult to go forward. So identifying areas of a disagreement, because for what first of all, to agree to the disagreements, we should the common goals, interest, we have to consider values, everything. Then search for solutions, reach a consensus, and next is brainstorming. Brainstorming method is we write down all ideas as they are. We have done many brainstorming sessions, including in a meeting we have done brainstorming. Write down point by point, each point. It is not necessary that a leader, the president, not done all the points, but we all do. A group, when we come together, write down all the ideas as it has been generated for many people. Even a very non-experienced, a new person can give a beautiful idea, a very important idea. So, and evaluate the positive and negative aspects of each idea so that we can come to certain very positive solutions. So brainstorming method is the final one that we need to do. Evaluate the positive and negative aspects of each idea. And finally, the list is narrowed down, then brief. Come to the conclusion, narrow down the whatever is repeated, whatever may be common, narrow down and bring it to a nutshell. Once you bring it to nutshell, we can have a we can resolve the conflict. For example, we can do a small breakout session for just for 5 minutes, since we don't have much of time. Dr. Makluf, how many of us are there? 14.
We are ready for the breakout rooms if you need it now.
Yeah, you can do the breakout room. How many people in each breakout room?
In each of breakout rooms, we have 6, I think, excluding me and you.
Dr. John, can I see the last conclusion part? Thank you. The slide, last slide.
I think we are first doing the activity, then John will conclude. So
okay,
I
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I give a very simple activity, very simple point. The thing is that there is a general demand to have a physical meeting at least once in 3 months at the present situation. There is a general demand from our members, Toastmaster members, to have a physical meeting at least once in 3 months to meet together and have a meeting. And there are different opinions on that. Let us brainstorm. This is the conflict that we have at the point. We can just take 5 minutes so that we can finish in the next 10 minutes. 5 minutes for the breakout rooms. This is the thing what we have to discuss based on some of the points which were discussed.
You mean during this pandemic time, or just for example?
During this time I said pandemic.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, we always have a physical meeting.
Physical meeting, yeah, true.
So you all received now request for a breakout room. Please accept the request and join the breakout.
Yep. We can have 5 minutes.
I will have the 5 minutes. John, if you wish, there is a breakout room down. I will assign you in the first breakout room.
That's fine.
Just join them, then you can move to the next breakout room from there.
That's fine.
So you can ask if there is any questions or things, you can tell them. Welcome back.
Hi, the time was too short to discuss and discuss.
Exactly.
This is the time given by the instructor. I can't do anything.
I didn't want to overshoot the Toastmaster timing. 7:30. I understand the next.
But John, at least evaluate as a test speaker, they should have at least 7 minutes.
See, in this discussion, there was not only one conflict. One conflict was the subject matter was whether to have a physical meeting during this time of the pandemic. Some people are saying yes, some people are saying no. There is another conflict came was the time is too short. But none of the teams mentioned that the time is too short and we need to have more timing. I was planning to ask Dr. Matthew to extend the timing for a couple of minutes, but nobody in the team asked for some extra time. The beginning itself, 5 minutes is not sufficient. When I said,
we are trying to adapt with the allowed time.
Yeah, that is one point everyone could have agreed on.
No,
the time is too short. Let us have more time. Then you could have the second point to resolve.
Based on this experience, I'll recommend to TI to add one more point in conflict resolution. Give enough time to resolve the conflict. Don't be in a hurry.
It is true. So what I'm saying is, we are not expecting any solutions here. I know there were some very important points that we were discussing during this, the 5 minutes, whatever it may be. Because it is very difficult to have, some of our prayer groups, we do meet. There are people who do not obey what we are supposed to do. It's very difficult to control. So in those kind of instances, it's better to have a meeting like this. The physical meetings are very difficult. So to conclude about the resolving the conflicts, whenever people are working together closely, conflict will definitely occur. It is human nature. It is human. We cannot avoid that. So because of the perspective, skill, knowledge levels, goals, experience, the communication styles, the type of leadership that we have, the experience that we process, the way we are exposed to the society or in the office, wherever we are. So these conflicts can be resolved only through the points which are mentioned. See, there are many points beyond that. We can always say that, because based on this one particular presentation, the points that we need to remember and brainstorming about the problem conflict it's a very, very excellent way of doing it. So, and thirdly, should be acceptable for everyone. Whatever points which are not acceptable, what we do? Should we continue to discuss on the points which are not acceptable? What we can do is, what I suggest personally is the points which we are not agreed, still which are valuable, still there is a disagreement, keep them for the next part of it, resolving it. But whatever points, common points we come together, make those joint points together and make it strong and come to a conclusion so that we can have a resolution on the particular conflict that we are going through. An 100% resolution may not be possible. I'm not saying will not be possible, may not be possible. So everything, all the resolution or suggestion should be, look at always in Toastmasters, there are two things we say: mission, vision. Everything should be based on the personally formulated that it is based on to the goals, to the target, and based on the vision and mission. Do not forget, whatever we are doing, not to forget the vision and mission of an event, of a meeting, of Toastmasters. So it's very important to reach the solution. A leader, because as we are all leaders, especially in Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters, most of us are taking leadership positions. We might not have come across many big conflicts, but even the smaller conflicts, if we are able to resolve it, the bigger conflicts it is easy to overcome. So a leader must resolve conflicts, and it should be always, always, always a teamwork. I believe it is a teamwork. It should be done as a team, not authoritative, not autocratic, but as a team, we resolve the conflict so that everybody is responsible. Because if leaders say as a commentative or authoritative, there can be still splits. If it as a team, we always have a protection immunity. We did it as a team, not as an individual. Over to you, Sadiq.
Thank you very much, John Joseph. Very, very interesting. We are all facing similar situation in our organization. Conflicts is always there, and which we are competing with yourself. That is what we are doing in our professional life. Thank you very much for very useful. I have noted down. I hope I will get the presentation, or you will be sharing the presentation. No.
Unmute.
Yes,
Please,
we can.
JJ.
Unmute here, please. Yeah.
It is not my invention. It is a leadership series.
Yeah, okay. No, still, you know, you have to go and search. Other than searching, something is already available.
I'll share the link, no problem.
Yeah, it was.
Almost everybody has this.
Yeah, some of them very important. Ignore it, smooth it over, force, compromise. This is what we are doing in daily life. However, thank you very much. Now we will move to our next speaker. Before that, I will just quote Mahatma Gandhi what he said: "Leave us if there is no tomorrow. Leave us if you are going to live forever." By Mahatma Gandhi. Let's live for today or forever, but live safely and sensibly. I will call upon Toastmaster Sandy. Are you there, Sandy? Toastmaster Sandy Stein. Sandy Stein, yes, Stein, yes. Stein.
It's
Are you ready?
it's actually a German name. It's Stein.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. It's not American name.
Well, we're American, but it's a German name. You know, we're from all over.
Okay. I will leave the podium to you. Can we go to the timer to get the timing?
Yeah.
Asma?
Yeah. At 5 minutes, I will show the green card. At 6 minutes, I will show the yellow card. At 5 minutes and at 7 minutes, sorry, and 30 seconds, I will show, at 7 minutes, I will show the red card until the speaker finished.
Yes, great.
Then we have 5 minutes 360-degree evaluation.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay. Okay, doctor, 10 minutes evaluation. Huh?
My title, yeah, my title is The Tower.
The Tower. The title is The Tower. Please go ahead.
Just let me interrupt a little to all the members. Since Sandy is practicing her contest speech, let us give her our honest feedback at the end. That's why we kept it 10 minutes. Thank you.
Can you just do the introduction for me? Like it's a contest, yeah.
I can do that.
Sadiq ji, you have to do it as Toastmaster of the day.
I thought there is no introduction needed for Toastmaster Sandy Stein. Of course.
No, Sadiq ji. You
have
just
to
have to pronounce her name,
Yeah.
the title of the speech, the
Yeah.
title of the speech, her name, and she will start.
Okay. Okay, great. I was thinking to introduce Toastmasters and yeah, like we are in the contest. Yeah,
No.
I call upon Toastmaster Sandy Stein. Her speech title is The Tower. The speech title is The Tower, Toastmaster Sandy Stein. Over to you.
In December of 2019, I sat in a hospital room in California, holding my mother's hands as cancer destroyed her body until she breathed no more. She was my tower of strength, and without her, I felt vulnerable and weak. Toastmasters and dear friends, this past year has been one of unbelievable troubles for many of us. Lives lost, illnesses suffered, jobs taken away. Over this past year, I have used 3 techniques that have helped me brick by brick, layer by layer, to build up my own tower of strength. After Mom passed away, I was so busy holding everything together for my family and overloaded with my job that I really didn't have time to express my own pain. It wasn't until the lockdown when suddenly I was forced to stand still for a little while. At that time, I remembered a quote from my favorite book, Tuesdays with Maury. You see, Maury was dying, but he still managed to stay positive. He said, I give myself a good cry when I need it, but then I concentrate on all things positive still in my life. Well, at that time, I decided to express my feelings and allow all that pain to come out. It was like the floodwaters hit the gate and broke them apart, and my tears formed the cement that built the bricks for my tower. But just like Maury, I realized that I had to be very careful and not to cry too much, or those bricks that I was building wouldn't hold their shape. That's when I decided to focus on gratitude. I decided to write down 3 things that I was grateful for every single day. Each one of them a brick that I used to build my tower wall. I was so grateful and still am that Toastmasters is continuing to meet online during this pandemic, because they are my friends and my support. They add a brick to my tower. I am so glad that my cat makes the funniest faces every time I look at him. He keeps me laughing every day and adds a brick to my tower. I am so glad that I woke up this morning and there was no dust in the air. Another brick in my tower. Now, gratitude was very beneficial. But I still found that my tower was a bit shaky. That's when I started focusing on my faith. You see, I believe that every single one of us has something amazing and special in us. We are all unique in the eyes of the Creator. And I don't believe that it's our job to be perfect. I think it's only our job to just keep trying every single day. So I put my trust in God and allowed all those worries that were piling on me and weighing me down to go away. I just let them go and I handed them over to God because it was too much for me. By doing this, I was able to create a deeper connection with my Creator. And this helped me to find peace and acceptance of my mother's death. It is still not an easy thing, but it's no longer something that is tearing me apart. As 2020 came to an end, I realized that I had become a better person. I was so busy before being patient with others, but I learned to be patient with myself this year through expressing myself, gratitude, and faith. You see, we have the power within us to shift and change our focus and to really be able to get through the problems that we have through these three things. Whatever you do, and no matter how bad it gets, promise me that you will never give up on yourself, because that tower, it can be built again. I built mine. How about if you build yours? Over to you.
Well done, well done. We pray for her soul, Sandy. I said we pray for her soul in peace. Sure. So we will go with the evaluation.
Yeah.
Please start with a timer. Can you please note the time 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Please start.
At 8, yeah. I will explain the time.
Yes.
At 8 minutes, I will show the green card. At 9 minutes, I will show the yellow card. And at 10 minutes, I will show the red card. The time for a speaker is 7 minutes, 21 seconds.
Can I start?
For Toastmaster Sandy, ATM Sandy.
Okay, Brim.
Thank you. Honestly, I was touched by your story. Always we have a 360-degree evaluation, but what I felt, I'm just narrating, I may be wrong, this is my perception, don't mislead yourself. What is the best, you take it, otherwise totally you can discard, it's all at the discretion of yourself. Madam, allow me to tell. I was touched by your story. I got connected and your eye contact was very good, and you're moving front and back, but I felt distracted with your body movements. Whenever you're showing hands, you see, I don't know whether I am visible or not, but just absorb it. Your hands goes like this at the bottom, like this. Most of the times you can record yourself. This I think you should avoid. in my opinion. And the background of the screen, you know, it is distracting. I know that this is CAT meeting, but ensure that you have a clear wall so that we are not getting distracted. Backside of your image, all this, and the corner and all. I would find time to explain my own pain. Sorry, ma'am?
I don't have an image on my screen.
No, not image. I mean, white screen, some wall, plain wall or something like that. Or you can adjust your camera in a way that we can see the wall, not the refrigerator or something like that. It's for my opinion.
Yeah.
I would find time to explain my own pain. When you said this, the gestures, perhaps we need to improvise. This is something very solid point of yours. I couldn't find time to explain my own pain. Perhaps pause, perhaps some close to your heart, hand with the heart. This would have more impact on it. Background, clear, I told you. How my brick to my tower. Whenever you're moving this side, give time to us as much as you're enjoying. Let audience enjoy your speech as well. Whenever you're showing, turning this side and putting the brick, it is like, you say, it's like this. No, put it subtle, succinct manner where we feel the brick. Give us time to feel the brick. Not just like you're hanging the clothes on the wall. Yeah. Don't, it's like you're putting in the microwave something, dragging, the pushing out. No, slow, like you see, the brick is like this.
Okay.
See, brick is supposed to be like this. Yes, show that square and gently put it. Yeah, that's my opinion. Just keep trying every day. I think this is the ways where you can use the prop. Maybe you have one placard or something like keep trying. Wonderful message there. The prop, I missed the prop in your speech. So I felt that just keep trying. You can show the prop and passionately, compassionately, you can say, all that you need to do is just keep trying. See, you have that melodious voice better than me with the prop. I think that would be catchy. And another brick, my tower, the same thing. I missed the second time also. Hands most of the time unite very in your comfort zone. I think that's the place where you need to figure it out how you can use your two hands effectively while you're speaking. Most of the times your hands are like this shape. I think this is good, or a little bit further. This shows open body language and very comfortable. Confidence, tenacity, what you're showing. Then
you will
vocal.
do everything. We want to give her also. It's only 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Give us time for us.
Let me hear
Yeah.
Rij, please. Thank you, Ram. Thank you so much.
Send her privately, please. We want also to share.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Arij, thank you very much. But I don't know. I felt that to say, and you disturbed my momentum. Thank you very much.
No, you send the personal message to Sandy. Ram, send the personal message to Sandy.
Asma, how long we still have time?
6 minutes.
Asma, what is the time
Until
right
now? It's 4 minutes, 30 seconds.
Okay, you took 4 minutes. We want also.
Go ahead, Arij.
Stop arguing, just go. Yeah.
Okay, so Sandy, I will be quick with that. And I will send you later privately message on WhatsApp so we can discuss. In your introduction, I felt there was no energy. It was very low, I couldn't relate or I couldn't understand the story. You need to work on this. We will talk about it later. You need to hook the audience. So hook with something more energetic. You were talking about your mom death, and this is a very tough moment to you. We didn't feel it. You didn't have emotions. So you need to work on express more emotions in your speech. Not to cry, of course, like me, crying baby, but to have more emotions. Try to buy a mic or something because there was an echo in your voice. We were not able to hear you well. So try to use this. I will share a link where I bought this Kajetan advised me with, and it can help you. You need also to work on screen presence because you were most of the time in the middle of the screen, moving a little bit, but like you need to do something that it can convert your message effectively.
Okay.
Pauses. Your speech was one line. I felt there is nothing. Like, for example, you were saying about Toastmasters members, how they helped you to put the brick in your tower. And my cat show me the faces. And then this, Bismillah, wait, let me adjust. And then you were speaking to us, but you were either looking at all of us in our pictures or looking at yourself. I advise you to look at the camera, not to us, not to your picture, only the camera. And one more thing, the vocal variety. And then I will send you privately, inshallah.
Sandy, may I say something? May I say something?
Yes, please.
Sandy, I just have one recommendation for you. That's regarding the content. I feel it may be better to have only one takeaway message rather than 3 things. Maybe if you convert all the messages into gratefulness, Toastmasters, I'm grateful for Toastmasters, I'm grateful for my cat, I'm grateful for my faith that has kept me sane or whatever. So that's my feeling. One takeaway message will be much better than 3 messages. That's all. Thank you and all the best.
I think we have another 2 minutes.
Dr. Makhlouf?
Yes,
Yeah,
Sandy.
I think,
yes. Only few things I will not repeat. Now, energy at the beginning, as mentioned by Arij, voice modulation, Sandy. The whole speech, even till you reach the 3 points, the voice was like not monotonous, but having the same rhythm, like you are giving a bed story, you know. So please do something in the voice. So it's not one rhythm, going up, then going down, then going up, then going down, like a bed story. And I don't know where is the climax in your speech. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel the effect of loss of your mother in your voice or facial expression. I feel you are tired of something today.
Very tired, yes.
Maybe this is the cause. I love the call of action at the end, but after calling of action, you added 2 sentences, so we lost the effect of call of action.
Okay.
So give the call of action and keep it for the audience to think about it or to try to do. So the last 3 sentences, make them 1 sentence of powerful call of action.
Okay.
Thank you so much. And back to Toastmaster Sadiq.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for your wonderful evaluation. Since I am a TMOD, I can add few comments now. Sandy, I think she was still reading the paper or the writing. No, because many times you were looking down, just like that. And I believe just more practice
I'm looking at your faces. That's what Arij was saying. Yeah.
Okay, I think just do more practice. Don't look into us. Just focus on your message, because the moment you are looking at us, your attention divert to some other things. Well done. All the very best. All the very best, Toastmaster Sandy. Now you are going to have a next speech on humorous.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, it's called 30 Sets of Eyes.
Okay. Can I write down the title?
Yes.
30 seconds?
No. 30 sets. A set.
Sets, okay. 30 sets of eyes.
Yes.
Not 1 eye, 2 eyes, 30 sets.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fellow Toastmasters, I'm just leaving the office. Unfortunately, I cannot continue. I will just introduce Sandy and I'll be leaving. I have to close the office. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry I couldn't continue until the end. We call upon Toastmaster Sandy Stein. Her speech title is 30 Sets of Eyes. 30 Sets of Eyes, Toastmaster Sandy Stein. Over to you.
I want to take you back a long time ago, before the invasion, when I first came to Kuwait in the winter of 1990. At that time, I was getting ready to go and visit my Kuwaiti in-laws for the very first time and getting ready. Honey, what do you think of my outfit? Is it okay? Oh, you look fine. Okay. Who's gonna be there? Just family, don't worry. Whew, okay, I think I can handle this. Well, we walked into the door to his family's house, and I looked and saw 30 sets of eyes looking at me. That's just family? Oh my gosh. His sister, Fatma, said, come, sit here. Hi, Fatma. Now, that couch that she was sitting on was not like one of these. It was very short, only this far off of the ground. I have to tell you what I was wearing that day. The outfit that my husband said was just fine. I was wearing a very narrow skirt that only went to my knees. And I had to get down onto this very low couch. I kind of, tried all different things and finally sat down with my legs out, kind of like a mermaid's tail waving. Then his younger sisters brought in this long roll and they just rolled it out onto the floor. Guess what it was? A tablecloth on the floor. I thought the couch was bad. I kind of just slid off of the couch and onto the floor and didn't move. Then, as I was sitting there trying to smile while 30 sets of eyes were watching me, Fatma brought in the giant platter and set it right down in front of me as the guest of honor. Sitting in the middle of a bed of rice was the sheep's head. Its eyes were staring at me. Now, maybe it's not such a big deal to you, but in the United States, we don't eat heads. We don't even eat fish with heads. We buy the package at the store and it just doesn't even look like an animal. And I was there and my husband said, you have to eat it or you'll insult them. Oh my God, so no pressure, right? I sat there and being extremely, extremely nervous. And my father-in-law, recognizing this, kind of just reached over and plucked out an eyeball. He said, and I thought I was gonna be sick, but I had to try. So I went to find a fork or a spoon. Nothing. There was no silverware. So I reached over, decided the tongue would be okay, and I took a little bit and swallowed it as 30 sets of eyes were watching me. Oh, I thought I was really gonna be sick, but I managed it, and everybody clapped and ate. And then I was watching them eat their rice. You see, they have this amazing way of putting the sauce on the rice and using only one hand, mixing it up into this little ball, and then pop it into their mouths. I thought, wow, that's really cool. Let me try. So I put the sauce, I mixed it up, and and it went all over me. So then I had to go into the bathroom. But when I got into the bathroom, I found that there was a hole in the floor toilet that I'd never seen before. And I didn't know how you used it. This way towards the wall or this way facing out. I decided the pipe was really great. And so I held on to the pipe and squatted down, and thank God. But you know what? It took me almost 2 years before I found out that I had been doing it wrong the whole time. At least there were not 30 sets of eyes looking at me while I was doing it. Back to you.
Wow. Well done, DTM Sandy. Amazing speech. I hope we are physically seeing you, so it will be totally different. You will hear a lot of laughter everywhere. So, who's ready to start?
It's so hard not getting that response from the audience.
Yes, yes, I'm sure. We are here to give Sandy a feedback for her speech. Please, let's skip the good points and start for the points to be improved, just to save time for Sandy.
I have one point, Doctor. I have only one point.
Yes, sure. Please go ahead.
DTM Sandy, I think when you have chewing some toffee and thing you are enjoying, I could not. You frame yourself going one step backward so that we can see your stomach while you're doing the gestures. Thank you.
What else, Ram?
Fine, thank you. I enjoyed because a lot of energy. I felt this was all the quality missing in the first speech.
Exactly, Ram. Exactly. Well done. This is the observation I want to tell you, Sandy. This is the energy. This is the voice modulation. We want the international speech. You can do that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No,
I have only one comment for this speech. At the beginning of the speech, you speak about on behalf of your husband, and then in the middle you speak. I want the same voice for both. At the beginning, you give your own voice, and at the end, and the middle, you make it like male voice, a little bit to male voice.
Doctor,
so
you
keep
recommend
it one voice, which is the second one.
Okay, Doctor, do you recommend we should boost her with Red Bulls before going onto the stage?
Okay, who else want to give comments to Sandy?
Can I, Doctor?
Yeah, sure, Dr. Fatma. Walaikum salam. Welcome. We missed you at the beginning of the meeting.
Yes, I really missed the speech and the workshop by DTM John Joseph, but I'm so sorry I had a committee meeting, so that's why I was late.
No problem.
Get well soon, inshallah, Sandy, and I wish you all the best in the area contest. It was really hilarious. I really liked it. I have only 2 points. The first one is the conclusion, which is very important and crucial. You have to, you have to just have a short and quick message at the end, because I found out that you have concluded your speech suddenly. I didn't expect that. So I was waiting for the conclusion. That was the first thing. The second thing is that you can add, when you are explaining how did they gave the tray of the head of the sheep in front of you, you can add, oh, they are not only 30 sets of eyes, they became 32. You can add this, it will add more fun. Thank you so much.
Good idea. Anybody else?
Thank you so much, Dr. Fatma. Anybody else want to add anything to the speech of DTM Sandy?
I do have some, but because I don't want to take lots of time, I
no, you can give. We have still about 2-3 minutes.
Okay, I still have to disagree with DTM Muhammad Makhlouf and DTM Ram. Again, Ram, sorry for anything. I don't mean
no,
it.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yes, the energy was better than the international, but still you can do more. And I have wrote for you an introduction different than what you have that will hook everyone and that will make everyone crack laughing. Although you're competing with me, but I wrote for you the perfect introduction. No, seriously. No, you're competing this week or with Kat for a humorous. Sandy.
She's not able to do one for her speech.
What? Come on, seriously? No, okay, I'm done. I'm done.
No, I'm just joking. Wallahi, I'm just joking.
I'm done. Wallah, I will send her privately. It's okay.
No, tell me.
خلاص يا دكتور, I'm not able to do my speech.
No, I'm just joking.
Okay, so the speech title is 36 eyes, right? Or 36 of eyes, something like this.
36 of eyes. Should I make it 30 pairs of eyes?
Okay.
36 of eyes.
36 eyes. 36 eyes, not of eyes. Or okay, anyway.
Sets of eyes.
Okay, Sandy, it's not about the speech title. I want to tell you, you started with, I want to take you back, very long back. Instead of you saying this, you can start taking it back. In 1990, this or whatever the year, I don't know, this happened. Don't start saying, I want to do this. I want you to share this. I want to say this. Okay. And I have wrote for you a different introduction, since you are talking about that you are entering the room where everyone is looking at you, 36 of eyes. You can start it like this. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the queen of... No, wait. I'm not a queen, it's me. Or if you say so, you can go ahead. And then I entered that room and there was 36 eyes staring at me. Contest master, have you ever felt naked? I don't know, like something like that. Just to have a fun introduction, anything crazy, and always in humorous speeches, don't add too much details, because there was too much details in your speech. One more last thing, so Dr. Makhlouf won't kill me. It's a humorous speech. Get crazy. Just be like not Sandy, the one who we know. Be crazy. Okay? In the end, it's your speech. It's up to you how to do it. I wish you can express it. If you don't feel what I said, then remove it. If you feel it, then try to have it, and I will send you again.
Thank you so much, DTM Arij. And thank you, DTM Sandy, for sharing your speech with us and accept our evaluation. to you. Now we will move on to the next item in the agenda, which is the Hark Master. Our Hark Master today is DTM Arij Jafar. DTM Arij, we are waiting for you. Timer, can you please explain the time of DTM Arij?
Yeah. DTM Arij, you will have only 5 minutes.
Well, it depends on you guys, because what we are going to do is to play a game. Are you ready to play the game?
Yes.
Can I have share screen access, yeah, Doctor? Doctor, why you disappeared?
Yes, sure.
Share screen, I cannot share it.
1 second.
So everyone, can you please open the application or website? Oh, wait, let me send you. You know this Kahoot thing?
You can use the share screen now.
Okay. I want you all to open this Kahoot. Oh no, wait. With the music, much fun. Can you all open, and here is the PIN number. Dr. Ram, Sandy, Asma, everyone, I want you to be part of this. Dr. Fatma, Trini, JJ. I don't know who's the Kuwait Advanced username.
It's me also.
Oh, okay. So you will enter into... Sandy is here. Yes, yalla everyone.
Please, me also.
Yes, everyone. Where are you?
I'm there online.
No, can you please open the Kahoot?
Open the Kahoot. Oh.
Here is the website.
Kahoot. 1 second.
And there is the pin.
Enter the
Asma, don't start the 5 minutes now.
And then
Wait.
Add a nickname.
Yes, this is the link. And add your nickname and the PIN number.
Link is what? 5370579?
No,
no. www.kahoot.it.
I highlighted, yeah, Sirini. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
This one, the one is
Okay.
highlighted. Kahoot.it. Doctor, where are you? Dr. Fatma, Dr. Makhlouf, Ram.
Yes.
Okay, I have Dr. Makhlouf. Asma. Alka, where is Alka? Where she disappeared? Why she's not in the
She left the meeting, unfortunately.
Oh, Sirini, where are you? Dr. Fatma, JJ. Come on, guys.
I joined. Thank you.
Yes, Ramzir. Come on, not only 3. Asma, are you there?
Maybe she's using her mobile as a timer.
Yeah. I'm reading the time. That's why.
Oh, okay. Trini, are you going to log in? Dr. Fatma, where are you?
Yes, I've logged in.
All right. The light is already green.
No. Okay, let's start with only 4 of you. And
Premog, I'm leaving the meeting.
No, don't.
No, not you,
Okay,
not you. The other
start.
meeting.
Okay, I will start.
Thank you.
Yalla. 1, 2, 3. That's Hark Master. 2, 1, go. No sound? Okay. Our timer said that she will use the red card when the speaker
Reach maximum time.
No, don't answer. Answer in the website.
You have to push that color on your phone.
Push the color. Don't answer here. Come on, Sirini. Okay. All of you. Sandy, I should put next.
Yes, next.
Oh, Sandy is the winner. Okay, let me tell you, the faster will be there first. So let's see who's next. The next question is, JJ said that he will split us into 2 groups because we are how many? 8, 14, 10, 12. 2 answers. Yalla, 2 more. 3 answers. Serini, you're not playing? Okay. Okay. So it was 12 correct. Let's see who won this. Oh, okay. Sandy and Dr. Makhlouf.
Again, Sandy.
I am on a roll.
Yes, the next question was, Dr. Makhlouf said at the beginning of the meeting that he was happy. Why? Because we are still conducting meetings during contest, because we are online listening to him, because he is not at work, because DTM Ram Kumar is online. So, 1 answer, 2 answers, okay. And 2 answers, only 2 answers. Oh, Dr. Makhlouf, what? Has a strike with an, oh, okay.
You beat me.
Yes.
You are on fire.
3 correct. 3 correct in the sequence.
Next. Who said this sentence? I'm not in competition with anyone but myself. Dr. Makhlouf, Asma, Sadiq, Alka. Okay. 1 more. No more. Serini, you are there with your soul, but you are not answering anything.
Hey, Baba, I'm answered.
Okay.
How many times?
Okay. Sadiq, it's correct. And who was first?
Yes.
It's you, Dr. Makhlouf. Okay, another question.
Speedy.
Give enough time to resolve the conflict said by JJ, Alka, Sandy, Ramkumar. Okay, 3 answers.
These are too easy.
Barely I'm able to. This is like the Harkmaster limitation. I'm trying to make it fun. Ooh, JJ, what? Okay. No.
What?
Is it
No, it's Alka.
It's Alka, exactly. I was like, Alka said that, not JJ. If you were paying attention, Alka was saying that.
So everybody did it wrong.
So everybody, nothing changed here. Still Dr. Makhlouf on top, Sandy next, Ram Kumar, Serini in the bottom. Why? Yeah, Serini, answer something. And next question is, what time Sadiq leaves his office? 10, 9, 7, 8. Okay, 2 answers. Come on.
8.
God, Serini.
8 o'clock.
Don't answer out loud.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
He answered after all of you. Okay, let's see who was first. And the answer is correct. And still it is Dr. Makhlouf.
MashaAllah.
Yalla, let's see.
I will take the...
T and Sadiq asked to share what with us? Share screen, share food, share presentation, share coffee. Okay, 2 answers, 1 more. Come on, Ram, yalla. Serini, you can answer now.
Answered already.
You answered. Okay.
Share coffee.
So,
share presentation.
Kumar came in the second. Yes, Sandy, what's happening? Next.
I'm asleep.
2 more questions. Sandy said we are all unique of the creator eye. True or false? Did she say that or not? Okay, let's see.
True, Baba, true.
Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Yes, true is correct. And let's see who was Ram. Ram is on fire now, but still you are in the second place. Let's see who will win this. Next quiz. DTM Ram asked Sandy to remove what? Fridge, cat, microwave, wall. Yalla ya doctor, yalla ya Sandy, yalla ya Ram. Serini, you can answer now.
Her microwave.
Her cat.
Her cat, okay. So can we go like this? Her fridge is correct. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And who Who's on top still? Dr. Makhlouf on top.
Makhlouf.
I am the best.
But Ram is on fire. So the last question, true or false? Brainstorming the, okay, the what something is. I don't know what was that.
What? We didn't read.
I don't know, brainstorming
It's
the,
at the top.
the least important.
True, true. It is true. The statement is true.
Brainstorming is the least important thing to resolve conflict.
False.
True. You said it true, yeah, Serini. Okay.
To mislead others.
And the winner is Dr. Makhlouf. No, third place. 20 seconds.
20 seconds and Ram went the first.
Went first place.
All right.
Woo-hoo. Thank you so much, everyone. And this was the Hulk Master.
Thank
But
you.
there is no
so
difference
much.
between me and Dr. Makhlouf.
No differences.
We both are in the same category.
Thank you so much all for this amazing session, DTM Arij. I love the way you conducted the Hark Master for the first time using the Kahoot. And with that, we enjoyed our educational session today, and we are looking forward to have our next meeting soon. Please go forward to take roles and give speeches. We are in the season of contests, so whenever you want to practice your speech, please have it here. We have the 360 evaluation, and all the best for all our contestants that will represent CAT in the area contest. Please be there on 18th of February, Friday, 18th of February from 2 to 7 p.m. All the best again and see you. And with that, our meeting is...
It's at 2 o'clock because the...
Yes, 2 to 7.
Okay. It says 8:30 in the morning on the...
Sandy, we are not speaking about this Friday.
Oh, God.
Sandy, we
Sorry,
are area 25,
yes.
which will be on 18th.
Yes. 18th is at 2 o'clock. Good.
Yes.
19th.
All the best for all our representatives in the area level. Kuwait Advanced will rock as usual. And see you in our next meeting, fourth Monday of the month.
It's the 19th, not the
19th.
18th.
Okay, sorry. 19th, Friday, 19th of February.
Doctor, small a favor and a request for the cats who are competing in international or humorous. I'm the chief judge for the area 9 this Friday, 2 p.m. If anybody want to volunteer as a test speaker, please welcome and message me personally. And I request already Arij also. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And see you soon, inshallah. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.